biogeochemical cycle, an important cycle to life. Let's see. The biogeochemical is cycle or organic-inorganic cycle is a cycle of elements from abiotic component to biotic component, then back to abiotic component. The term biogeochemistry refers to consideration of the biological, geological, and chemical aspect to each of these cycles. This cycle is an important process for the life component is a major ecosystem to survive. All the chemical elements that a living cell must be recycled continuously. All the chemical elements that make up living cell must be recycled continuously. About water cycle, phosphorus cycle, nitrogen cycle, carbon cycle, and sulfur cycle. Okay, the first water cycle. According to Chem Academy, the water cycle is a complex process that involves change the state of the water and the physical movement of water. The cycle is driven by the energy of the sun. The sun will warm the sea surface and other water surface, which causes the water to evaporate and the ice to sublimate. This process will move water into the atmosphere in the form of water vapor. Number 2, phosphorus cycle. Quoting Britannica, all the recycled elements in the biosphere, phosphorus is the rarest element because it has limited amounts in certain ecological systems. Most the phosphorus on Earth can be found in rocks and sedimentary deposits, release chalk, leaching, and mining. Some of them pass through freshwater and terrestrial ecosystem via plants, livestock, predators, and parasites. The process will repeat itself through death and ice decay. Number 3, nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen is an important component of the body of living organism. Nitrogen atom can be found in all proteins and DNA. The nitrogen cycle has a complicated cycle and can go through several processes. Broadly speaking, the nitrogen cycle is in nature can occur through two processes. Number 1, nitrogen cycle through bacteria and nitrogen cycle in marine ecosystem. The next, carbon cycle. The carbon cycle occurs through the exchange of carbon between living organism and through geological process. Organic molecules made by photosynthesis will pass through to the food chain. After that, cellular respiration will convert organic carbon back into carbon dioxide gas. And the last, sulfur cycle. Illustration of the sulfur cycle. Sulfur can be found in living things as a component of certain amino acids. This element can be found in soil and protein and can be used by plants in the form of sulfate through a series of microbial transformation. As reported by BIIPA, the sulfur cycle can occur through the following process. Sulfur is released by weathering rocks, which will then interact with the air, be converted into sulfates. The sulfate will be taken up by plant and microbes. The organic form of sulfur is consumed by animals. When the animal dies, some of sulfur is released through the composition process and some will enter the microbiome. Yes.